Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Vakabin and Manju Ture. We back here again on this exhilarating nightly exchange, another edition of the nightly exchange. Momentarily, we're gonna get things going. Um, coming in studio. Obviously, we want people to come through, right? Want people to come. Want people to get themselves situated. Our viewers here in the United States and around the world, I want to say welcome once again. We're gonna get you all set up momentarily. But how you guys doing? For my YouTube people, I want to say how you guys doing. People on Facebook, obviously, how you guys doing? Um, a new brand edition of the Nightly Exchange here with, with Ture. So we're gonna get into all of the talking points momentarily. Just allow me to do some housekeeping here real quick, and after that we'll get going. Um, Trying to get some housekeeping going real quick. Getting this situated. Um, okay, my people, just doing a little bit of, like I said, trying to set it up real quick. We're gonna get people on as quickly as possible. Just trying to get this thing going very, very soon here. And then we're gonna get into the talking points. Who's in here? I just saw somebody. Okay. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy Ture. Uh, Welcome to a brand new edition of the late night, the nightly exchange. Obviously, a nightly exchange with your boy Vakabin and Manju Ture. We're gonna get into our show, but how you guys doing first? You don't want to start off by saying that first. How you guys doing? Hope you guys had, hope you guys, had a great, day, great night. For those of us, I mean, for those of you that are in Liberia, and for those of us in the United States, obviously, want to say, good evening to all of you. Please go ahead, share the show. You know, bring somebody, text somebody. Um, Sharing is caring. And just get somebody on so that way we can keep the show um friendly and engaging, if you will, between myself and all of our viewers, those that are liking, sharing, those that are commenting, just help the flow and everything of that sort. But I just want to say I'm glad to be here, and I'm also grateful that some of you be joining up very very soon. So we're just gonna take off where we left off yesterday. Again, drugs is such a serious issue in the country. I think there's no limit to how much we can talk about it because it's such a I mean it should be everybody's talking point at this current juncture. I think everybody should be talking about drugs. If you're not talking about drugs, you should be definitely be talking about drugs. It's such a serious. I won't go as far as saying it's an existential threat to the nation, but very close, very very close. It's really getting to that point, but it's not there yet. I won't just conclude that at this point it's an existential threat. I don't think the risk can be that I mean can actually reach that level, but it is absolutely at a level now that it should be looked at like that, and people are looking at it like that. Those of us that people I believe people that have lost loved ones to drugs, they definitely have different viewpoint about it. People that have other significance, family members, but like I saw a young man picture today posted by Bucky Raw. Um, Obviously, one of our Liberian rapper posted a gentleman picture. He said, "Rest in peace," and followed by you know, say no to drugs. And we know very well the Say No to Drugs campaign brought a lot of our local and international celebrities throughout Morovia and its surroundings. People flew internationally to go and be part of the process. And Bucky Rowe was there. Bucky Rowe was there. And Christoph, like other celebrities, man, people that young people look up to. These individuals were there, and their presence obviously speaks a lot. It say a lot about where we at as far as the fight against drugs. It speaks volume to their to the role that they can play um, in combating drugs, and it just speaks volume. It speaks volume to it speaks volume. Yeah, it does. It speaks volume to
How do you all feel about the president's arrival here this evening? Okay. Okay.
Appreciate his time.
Okay. What's your name and what's your yes? Great. What's your name and what position do you hold in the community? Wow, very nice meeting you. Thank you. Thanks for welcoming everyone here. Yes, just listening to the vice chairperson of the Liberian community. And these were young people who welcome His Excellency here. Oh, interestingly, this is the International Youth Fellowship. The International Youth Fellowship, they are also in Liberia. And they here welcome His Excellency the President, members of the Liberian community here, and other officials of government who have arrived and this is the President and CEO of the National Oil Company of Liberia, Nokal. How are you? I'm fine. Welcome to Japan. How is it so far? How do you look forward to the TCAT 9? What do you expect?
I think it's great. Excitement of the video. Lineup. We're hoping that the meetings are really successful.
What are key meetings for you, especially in the oil and gas sector for Liberia?
Data acquisition, companies that are interested in acquiring blacks, have companies that are interested in working with announcements. A lot of the meetings are quite exciting.
Thank you very much. Look forward to reconnecting with you during the course of the engagement. And we're here with the senator. Senator, welcome to Japan. Welcome to the Executive Mansion live coverage. What do you feel? I saw the excitement and the welcoming with the Liberian community and the youngsters from Japan. What do you look forward to the few days you're going to be here?
I'm excited seeing Nigerians here, and I see the reception of the president's delegation, which is a good thing. We came here for a purpose to promote the interest of our country, diplomatic, trade, investment, and technical cooperation. And we show that the results will show.
Thank you very much. You're the chair of the Foreign Affairs Committee in the Senate. What do you think that building such a relationship, do you think it's important for even the work that you do, but the government overall?
Sure. You know, not many people know. In fact, TICA is the reason we have the Somalia draft. TICA started around Madam Salif administration, and we had the Somalia draft. Of course, continue with the extension under the Ria administration. And these events, these occasions, create the opportunity for you to engage with government and also to attract investors to the country, technical cooperation. Japan is a country that is dealing with huge technology, and you want to attract this kind of stuff. And so I think it's cool here, and the results are sure.
Thank you very much. I'm sure you meant the road extension or the building of the road, what you call the Japanese highway now. It was as a result, right, as a result of the TICAT meeting.
Took up that initiative, and then the standard on the Ria.
And now there are plans for them to do the vital component of Freeport. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 4 lanes, right.
So there's a lot. Again, all these
engagements and stuff. Yeah.
We leave the politics.
I know, I mean, see, but thank you again for connecting. We look forward to reconnecting with you during the course of the engagement. There you have it. And there are some Liberians who are here. You want to have a conversation with your friends in Liberia. How you doing? Okay, what's your name? Okay, how long you been in Japan for? Oh, you came for the Japan Expo. Tell us about the Expo. What do you look forward to? What is your role? Okay. Okay. What are you expected to do in the expo? Anything fantastic? What have you packaged for? Like how? Tell the Japanese or others listening. What do you? Oh wow. In fact, just thinking about that, recently you had the mega star in Nigeria, Davido. He wore the Liberian outfits, during the Independence Day celebration. I think with that vibe, do you look forward to explaining and bringing Liberian culture and really showcasing what Liberia has to the rest of the Asian community, especially in Japan?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, also, we appreciate the ideas and then the brand claim stuff like that. So look out, shout out to you because that's a brand that is we're very excited to see the raising the feel like we are when it comes to the musical aspect. So we are sure that the people that going to showcase our culture as much as we do our export.
That's very any entertainers. What do you have? Like what clothes? You talking about food? Any
Okay, that was just a little bit of just sorry about the audio. Obviously, we'll make sure we get that better next time. You guys have to understand this is an international recording, but we'll make sure that it's better next time, so you guys can get a full scope of it. But that was the president visit in Japan. You heard from Senator Abrams Darius DeLong. You also heard from the chairperson at NOCA, that's the Liberian or company there. You also hear from citizens, Liberian citizens, some of whom are traveling there for the expo. I mean, there are so many things. So we're going to talk. We're going to talk about that again. So basically, we have the drugs issue going on in the country. That is a very serious situation there. The president is out of the country on that Japan tour. On that business, trip in Japan. Hopefully, everything can work out there in the country interest. The president can come with some substantive measures in terms of development and opportunity out of that trip. That's the goal. So we got that going on, ladies and gentlemen. But I just want us Liberians to really look at our country holistically, and moment like this, let's try to do less politics and more reflection. Less politics, more reflection. Election, look, here's the thing. Other countries, especially a country like, and I always like to bring America in, and a lot of people say, my man, you can't be doing that. America and Liberia. But here's the thing. You have to look at life where you at, right? I live in this country 365 days a year. Probably travel back home and come back maybe for 2-3 weeks. But this is what happened for at least for as long as I've been here. And politics come, they do their politics. Politics comes to do their politics. Like the midterm is coming right now. Midterm is in November. By October, their campaign start. See senator then going at it, representative then going at it. The presidential election is not, but the midterm will determine whether President Donald Trump will continue what crazy thing he's doing. Or that whole ICE thing he's doing over there. The midterm will determine whether he got the right to do that. Because he need to get